Hi there, today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup using only samples. So I've got quite a big selection of samples from when I was subscribed to Glossybox and Birchbox and obviously the Fairly Unique pick and mix sample service. So I decided to try and do a full face of makeup using just samples. So I've just put together this box full of stuff and see if I can manage to do a full face with samples. Okay, so I'm just going to put these cat ear things on just to get me hair out of my face, otherwise it's going to annoy us. Fabulous. Okay, so I've got 4 different primers to choose from. I have Paul & Joe Moisturising Foundation Primer. I have a number 7 Airbrush Away Primer, Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, or a little tiny Benefit POREfessional Primer. I've used these two before, the Benefit and the number 7, so I'm not going to use them ones. I think I'm going to try this Paul & Joe Moisturiser one, just because I haven't put any moisturiser on today yet, so why not give this one a go. So this has got like a slight tint to it. Oh, it smells quite nice actually. I'm just going to use my fingers, I do have clean hands. Okay, so I've just rubbed that in all my face. I feel like I look like a ghost in the viewfinder, but never mind. I have 4 foundations to pick from, well 3 foundations, and have this little sample of the Rimmel London BB cream. This is matte finish SPF 15. I have this Lancome Ultra Wear 24-hour wear and comfort retouch free SPF 15 as well. Then a COLORLUXE Power Play foundation and a Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. So I've actually used the BB cream before and I don't want to use a BB cream, I want to use a foundation. So I'm going to choose between these 3. I'm going to look at the shades actually. So the Giorgio Armani one might be a little bit too dark. Right, I'm going to use I'm going to use the Lancome one because when I've opened it, it started coming out already. So I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so I've just dotted that around my face and now I'm going to use my beauty blender. Yes, beauty blender. This looks really dirty, sorry. I don't actually like to wet my beauty blender, I just spray it with, I normally use the Urban Decay De-Slick. I sometimes use it as well actually, but this is the Anatomicals Spray Misty For Me Facial Spritz. And I got this in a Glossybox a long time ago. So yeah, I just like to dampen it a tiny bit. I don't like it too wet because I feel like it just picks up everything on my face and makes it more noticeable. So okay, so I think the foundation's okay. It seems like an alright match. I think it's like, I don't know, I'd say it was probably like medium coverage. I feel like my skin is just not the best today, but we're just gonna have to work with it. I do quite like that foundation. It does have a strange smell to it, but it looks okay. So I feel like I should mention as well, I don't really wear makeup that often, like to this extent what I'm doing, so I just kind of like wing it and hope for the best. So that's just what I'm doing today as well. I forgot I also had this as well. This is a Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation. This is the Laura Mercier, but I feel like these were probably a bit too small to use. I think this one would probably match my skin tone. Oh, there was a primer in there as well, but I feel like those are a bit too small, so I didn't use those. I don't actually use powder when I'm doing my makeup. I just set it with this Urban Decay De-Slick. So I'm just going to put some of this on. I know it's not a sample, but I don't think I've ever had a setting spray or a powder in sample form, so I'm just going to have to cheat with this bit. So I'm sorry for that, but okay, so next I'm going to put some bronzer on, and I never wear bronzer, so this is probably not going to work, but we'll just wing it. So the bronzer I'm using is this one. This is the Beauty Crop, and this is in the shade Sardinia Sand, and I got this out of a Birchbox. So I'm just going to wing it. I'm just using this powder brush. I don't know where to put bronzer, so I feel like this is actually quite a good shade for me because it's not too dark, so even if I do go wrong, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Where do you put bronzer? Well, I'm sure I've put that in all the wrong places, but never mind. I feel like it gives a little bit of colour. I quite like that. I don't know if I'll use it again. I feel like on camera it looks really patchy, but in person it doesn't actually look that bad. My legs are hurting. Okay, so for blush I have this NICKA K. I don't like opening this one because it goes everywhere, but this is out of a Glossybox. I can see it coming out already. So it has this like top on it and you're supposed to just dab it straight on. So I might just try this one actually. This should definitely be in the bin because it's from a Glossybox years ago and it's probably definitely out of date now, but never mind. I'm gonna end up looking like a doll here. I don't even know. Okay, there. Yeah, it's definitely going out. Yeah, excellent. I look like a doll. Alright, so I'm just going to use the bronzer brush and try and like blend that out a bit. It'll do. It's not like I'm going anywhere today, so you know, whatever. I also had this Glossybox blusher as well. This is in Glossy Rosewood, but I like the colour of the other one better and it seemed like it would be easier to just dab it on. So for highlight I've got this Estate Dew Me Afterglow. This is out of Birchbox and this is like a lilac colour. And then I also have these tiny little samples of Benefit Moonbeam and High Beam. So I think I'm going to use this one, which is the High Beam. Hopefully still okay to use because it's been in my makeup drawer for an eternity. Bring it again. Well, I look swell. I look like I'm like a Lion King character or something. I feel like I should have probably done my eyebrows before this, but it's a bit too late now. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I feel like I should have put a bit more on here. I'll try it, but I think I'll put it on my finger and then just dab it along. I feel like I should have watched some like tutorials or something before I attempted this. But you know, never mind. You live and you learn. Okay, so my brow options are Cella Tantalising Taupe Eyebrow Cream. This is out of a Birchbox, so you get the brush on one end and then the bottom twists off and it has like the brow product in there. I don't really feel like putting on like full on eyebrows and I don't think this is going to be the right shade. So I have this model, this is Model Co More Brows or the Benefit Gimme Brow sample. This one's neutral light brown and then this one is medium dark. This is just a tiny little Benefit one. I feel like this More Brows is probably going to be a better colour match, so I might use that one. This is out of a Glossybox and this one was out of a Birchbox. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. So I'm just going to like define them a bit. I don't really feel like putting on like full brow. I feel like I'm just making a mess of this. Well, I feel like they're a little bit more defined, but I've never been great at doing my brows anyway, so. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I either have this Vera Valentini little palette, which I got in a Glossybox. I have this Floss My Everyday eyeshadow, and this is like a corally type colour, corally peachy colour. Or I just have this Love of Colour Liquid Shimmer Shadow. I think I'm just going to use this because it seems quite simple. And I'm all about simple when it comes to makeup. I'm just going to put it on my lids and then rub it in with my finger. Professional as ever. Okay, I feel like I put too much on this eye. Subtle, subtle. Okay, so for my eyeliner, I don't have like little samples. These are both from a Glossybox, but they're actually both full-size items. But technically I'm classing them as samples because I got them in like a sample subscription box. That's my thinking behind it anyway. This is a Lollipops Paris Close Your Eyes Go Dancing, and this is like a kohl type liner, which I've always really liked this. And then I also have this Collection Fast Stroke eyeliner, which I've used in the past and I find it really difficult. But they're both like two different types of eyeliner, so it depends what I want to do. I think I'm going to try and do the winged eyeliner but it's probably not going to work out. But you know, I'm going to get very angry here. If there's anything that causes the most anger, it's trying to do eyeliner. One down. The part where I have to match them, that's probably going to cause the most irritation. I feel like it's dried out already. I keep forgetting to breathe. Okay. Well, I don't think they're even, but it'll do. You know what? I'm actually going to use this one as well and just like put a bit on my lower line thing. Did I do too much? Have I gone over the top? So I'm just going to curl my ashes. So I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and then I'm going to do my mascara. Okay, so I've got a few mascaras to choose from. I have this Marcel Extension Plus Curl Mascara and it just has this like curly wand. I have a Douce Punk Volumizing Mascara, but this one's like a big brush and I don't really like them ones because I tend to get this stuff all over my face. It's just not a great thing. I have a Clinique High Impact Mascara. This is another brush one, but it's a bit smaller, so I might be able to work with it. I have this Nourishing Mascara. This is by Botanique Beauty. This one was out of a Birchbox. These three were out of Birchboxes, and this one I got when you bought like, so when you spend so much at Clinique, you got like this little bag with samples in. And finally I have this NARS Climax Mascara, which I got from the Fairly Unique Pigment Service, but this is a brush one as well. I'm going to try the NARS Climax one and just hope that I can be a bit neat with it and not get it all over my face. Not bad. On the other side, I'm going to try the Marcel curling one because this is more of a plastic brush than a bristly one, so I really can't tell the difference between either side, so I couldn't say which one was better. I actually feel like this one went on nicer. For all, I normally prefer like the plastic brushes. This NARS one went on a lot better. Lips, I nearly forgot lips. Okay, so I've got a few lip options. I have this Givenchy, I think that's how you say it, Le Rouge Liquid. You get 3 different shades and then a little applicator. I have this So Susan Rose Quartet. This is a lip and cheek cream. That's what that one looks like, and you get a little brush with it as well. And then I also have these are actually full sizes, but they came in Birchbox, so again I'm testing them as samples. You know what, I can actually take these off now, can't I? So I have a Larizzi, this is a lipsticks in Plum, it's like a crayon. And then I have a Larizzi liquid lip thing. Liquid lipstick in Tidal, which they're quite similar shades actually. And I also have this Glossybox lipstick, and this is in Glossy Pink. They're all quite similar colours actually in these ones. I think rather than open this, I'm just going to use, you know what, I'm going to take this out and see what it's like inside. So it's got like these peel off things. I don't really want to open these because I know I'm not going to use it all in one go. I think I'm just going to use the Larizzi. Actually, do you know what, well, not that one because that's a mascara. I think I'm just going to use this Glossybox one because I like the colour. It smells like old makeup, but it's been in my drawer forever, so. Okay, so that is how everything turned out. You know, it's not too bad actually. I don't actually mind it. I don't know if I'm keen on the lipstick. It looks different on than I thought it was going to look. It's quite old as well though, but that's my fault. So I've just been and looked at it in natural lighting, and you know what? It isn't actually that bad. Maybe I'll wear bronze more often. I mean, on camera I still feel like I look quite pale. I'm not that keen on the lip colour, I just don't think it's my colour. I feel like everything else was okay. So I like the foundation. I wasn't that keen on the smell of it, but I feel like it looks quite nice on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't done makeup in ages, so I'm sorry that my skills are not brilliant. Please like and subscribe if you're not already, if you would like to of course, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.